Hey guys, Fire here from InDepth Gaming, bringing you another game review. This time we're checking out Escape from Life Inc. This game was developed by Power Burger and published by Sometimes You, and releases on March 30th, 2021 for a price of $9.99. At the time of recording this, the game is on sale for a price of $7.99, so you might check in the store and see if you can't still save a couple bucks. So, uh, what is Escape from Life Inc? It's a interesting game where you play as three different kind of characters trying to solve puzzles and levels and get through everything. You play as this reindeer, bald eagle that can fly around, and a fish with legs because absolutely why not? Now, as you play through the game, you have the option to control each one of the characters individually or kind of treat them at their own pace, however you want to do that. Now, each character has different abilities. The fish can swim, for example. The bird here can fly, and you've got the reindeer here that can break things, and I can't for some reason get him to fly. So I can use these various different level abilities to maneuver my different characters around to complete different puzzles and navigate around into the levels. Now there's different kind of points that you need to hit and things that you need to activate while you're playing in the different stages, but you can really kind of navigate with everybody for the most part. You do need to figure out how to get the different objectives. Certain stages will give you kind of puzzles, and certain stages will just have you go from point to point. It's really up to you how you do some of them, but for the most part, they're pretty linear in what you need to accomplish as you're playing. Now, for the most part, nothing is going to be too complicated outside of just how weird this game is. It is not a simple just pick up and play go game. It is very bizarre. All the interactions between the various characters is just very weird and quite different from my games that we've seen from, Sometimes You. For like this one, for example, like you have a lot of running around, and the game doesn't necessarily tell you what you need to do in every puzzle that you need to complete. So a lot of your times you're going to be kind of just doing your own thing until you figure out really how to complete those tasks. So a lot of the times you'll just need to figure out what's the best combination to maneuver everybody around. For example, right here I need to hit a button with this bird to pop this bridge across to bring my reindeer over, and for some reason he's just not wanting to stay there. Oh, they're triggered on follow. That's probably what's going on. And then the things that I do notice that's kind of clunky with the game. Sometimes switching between characters can be very weird. The ones that you're right next to don't necessarily always populate as who you're going to control next. So I do find quite often that the game doesn't really know what to do next, and what I like. It doesn't like help achieve what it's trying to, if that makes any sense at all. And I have to kind of work my way around those paths and platforms. I know you're not seeing too much here on screen, but pretty much what you are seeing here on screen is the gist of the game. You do a lot of exploring and then just figuring out how the different puzzles work. You'll interact with various different little characters on screen as you go around to pick up things, but 99% of the time it's just going to be exploring and figuring out what to go and where to go. Overall, it's a unique game, but I definitely don't know if this is my favorite Sometimes You game. Not because it's not easy by any means, just because it's very confusing and kind of all over the place, and it's hard to really follow what's going on. I like to understand what I'm doing in the games when I'm playing them, and this game just leaves me guessing and wondering quite a bit as to what in the world I'm doing, because for the most part, I don't have a clue. And even, playing a couple hours into this game, I'm still finding myself very, very confused as to what I need to really do to get through the levels. But overall, though, I'll let you guys make the decision if you want to pick the game up and try to figure it out and understand it yourself. As far as giving the game any type of review, honestly, I'm going to give the game about a 5 out of 10. It's just very confusing and all over the place, and I think that makes it really hard to follow. I like the music in the background, like animations and everything, but it's just a very clunky game and very hard to understand what's going on. But outside of that, if you guys have a whole different opinion, please let me know down in the comments. I'd love to hear your take on the game. But outside of that, I hope you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you guys next time.